Hi, welcome to Brendan's Car Talk, Season 2, Episode 3, Being a Good Person. This weekend was great. It was fun. It was a great learning experience. Had 3 really good matches. I was in a rep for the last month and a bit. And just in my head, and this weekend I had a fun singles match with Aiden Prince on Friday, who Pete Dunne happened to be there for Destiny and Sarnia, and he critiqued it, gave us so much advice. Had a fun 3-way with Josh Alexander and Michael Elgin on Saturday in Kitchener for Crossbody. Learned so much. Ricky Shane Page was on that show. Mike Rollins. They gave me tips and advice. On Sunday for Alpha One Wrestling in Oshawa, I teamed with Terrell Kenneth TK as the Savage Society versus Ricky Shane Page and Gregory Iron. They gave me great tips in that match. I got to talk to Mike Rollins at the Destiny show that night, which featured Pete Dunne versus Josh Alexander, and talked to him for like 3.5 hours. Mike Rollins is a very eclectic person when it comes to his thought process on wrestling. But on my way home from Kitchener on Saturday, snowstorm starting to hit, there was a man pulled over to the side of the road. I thought it was a cop, so I looked over and there's no one there. Ironically enough, or coincidentally, I had to avoid a car that just went into my lane and slowed down. So I made a left out of the lane, kind of fishtail, kept up. Luckily, there was like RVD's ruthless aggression, or not ruthless, forcible aggression song playing from my Spotify account, and that helped me. That helped me be in the mindset for it. And I saw a car. It was on the on ramp going up the 410 to Brampton. And I saw there's no one in the car. I'm like, that's strange. So as I go up, I see a man walking just on the street. So I slow down, I put on my four-ways, flash my high beams, doesn't see me, honk my horn, he walks over. He's freezing. It was like minus 21 at the time. And he was just going to walk home. And like the drive from where I picked him up to his house was at least like 15-20 minutes. So there's no way he was going to make it home. He was like a 17-year-old kid named Jordan, and it's my good deed. I say I'm a mean person, and I'm an asshole, and I'm a piece of shit, because I was told that growing up. So I was told I was a horrible child, even though I don't have a criminal record. I've not overdosed on drugs. I've not really done drugs or anything. So I helped him out. He called his parents because his phone died because of the cold. They were kind of mad at him, but I had to break it down to him that worst case scenario right now, as I'm dropping him off, is his car gets impounded because he just left it off the highway, and he pays like $200 in fines and tickets. The worst case scenario, if I didn't stop, was he keeps going up that on ramp, and it's like a bridge onto the 410 from the 401, and the car doesn't see him. They fishtail. They hit him. He gets run over, falls off the side of the bridge, which is like 5.5 stories, maybe 10, and dies. So worst case now, a fee. You lose some money. Worst case then, death. So I'm not saying you have to always stop if someone stalls. But there's one time that my car stalled because my Buick LeSabre, my first car, became a piece of shit because I drove it into the ground like all my vehicles, and I stalled off of on the highway, and I went to pull off. I was literally only 10 minutes away from home, and I had my dog with me. Luckily, a guy came because he even saw the dog, and everyone that passed by, I was like, no, I'm good. Tow truck, police officer. I'm like, no, I'm good. Just waiting for my dad. Called my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandmother. No one picked up their phones. And then he helped me. I just went to a gas station, got like a container of gas, put it in. So that kind of reminded me. But every now and then, just think of the circumstances. Like, it's the winter now, and like snowstorms are happening. A bunch of people canceled on shows this weekend. And like, if you see someone in need at that point and you can spare a moment, just help them. Like, it doesn't take too much. Don't think you're more important than them. And if someone's life is literally in risk, help them. If there's already like 2 people helping them or 1, you don't need to help, but just be conscious of if other people need help. So as always, follow me on stuff. Hold on, Brendan C. And I'll talk to you guys soon.